name is Victoria Harris, and this is my audience. Welcome to Victoria's Kitchen, where if you come hungry, you're sure to leave happy. Today, I'm going to show you the steps that it takes to make Oreo balls, and which ingredients you will need. When making the grocery list, be sure to get a package of Oreo cookies, cream cheese, 8 ounces, almond bark, chocolate flavored, tin foil. I prefer the non-stick to keep the Oreo balls from sticking, toothpicks, a Ziploc bag to crush the Oreos in, and any device of your choice to crush the Oreo balls. There are 7 easy steps to follow in order to make the Oreo balls. This means that anybody is capable of making them. It's easy and doesn't take much time at all. So to begin, for step number 1, we will crush the Oreos. You will take the Oreos and put them in the plastic bag. Seal the Ziploc bag. Take the device of your choice and begin crushing. You want the Oreo cookies to be crushed into fine pieces. This should not take very long, just a couple of minutes. Place the crushed Oreos into your mixer. Take the cream cheese and use all of it also into the mixer. And then the fun part begins, where you start mixing. I usually use about a medium speed. You want it to be mixed very well. You should not be able to tell the cream cheese from the Oreo cookies. It usually turns about a gray color. Once it is mixed well, you will take a piece of tin foil, take the mixture from the mixer, and begin rolling it into the Oreo balls. You do not want it to be too big or too small. Something about this size would be great. You will use up all the mixture, so depending on how much mixture you have will debate how many balls it will create. And you want to make sure you just use all the mixture. And place each of them onto the tin foil. So we've completed step 1, which is crushing the Oreos, and step 2, which is blending the Oreos and the cream cheese together. Step 3, which was rolling the Oreos mixture into the balls. And now we will do step 4, which is where you would take the Oreo balls that are onto the tin foil and place them in the refrigerator to chill for at least an hour. This allows the balls to harden before you dip them into the melted chocolate. I have an Oreo ball that has already been placed in the refrigerator for an hour that we will use for the next steps. Step 5 is to melt the chocolate. You will put the almond bark into a bowl and place it into the microwave for 1 minute intervals. It usually does take longer than a minute. However, you want to place it into the microwave. Start it for a minute, and then once a minute is up, you will mix the chocolate, and if it is not all completely melted, you'll place it back in the microwave for another minute. Make sure to not cook the chocolate for too long because it can become starch and then it will not be any good. It'll be scorched and not have a good flavor at all. Now that the chocolate is melted, we will do step number 6, which is taking a toothpick and placing it into the Oreo ball that has been chilled for an hour. Make sure that you use a toothpick when placing the Oreo ball into the chocolate. That way you're not exposed to the exposure to the heat of the chocolate, and you can cover the whole Oreo ball. Just make sure you roll it around real well in the chocolate. Pick it up and let the excess chocolate drip off of the Oreo ball. Then you will place it onto the tin foil and make sure that it's fully covered in chocolate. You would do this to each of the Oreo balls that was placed into the refrigerator. The Oreo balls have to sit on the tin foil for the chocolate to harden. This usually takes 15 to 30 minutes. You would just set these aside. Once the Oreo balls are completely hardened, they will look like this. And if y'all would like to come try these, your crowd is sure to love them. It's easy. It doesn't take very much time. You can take these to weddings, birthday parties, anniversary parties, whatever is convenient for you, and everybody is sure to love them. However, I must advise you that they can be addictive. And just remember, when your stomach calls, think Oreo balls. Is there any questions? Okay, thank you.